Hey guys, Justin, Vintage 55 Restorations here, another episode of Vintage 55 Garage. This episode is on our Airbnb trailer. It's a 1957 Spartan Imperial Mansion. As you can tell, it's big, and it borders the line between a mobile home and a trailer, and but it technically is. It's a trailer. It's a park model trailer. You don't need extra permits or anything on this to take it on the road. It's undersized length-wide, undersized width-wide, undersized weight-wise. So anyway, you can tag it and take it camping if you want to. But I don't see why you would ever try to do that. But anyway, Spartan Aircraft Company, they sold trailers from 45 to 62. They started in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and originally, as the name implies, Spartan Aircraft Company, they made planes. 1928 is when that was started, the aircraft company. They built their first planes soon after. They were real big during the wars with riveted airplane aluminum. It's a little bit different than other travel trailers and things that were made at the time. Airstream also did it. Basically, the whole thing is ribbed in aluminum. They're just way stronger. They can stand without any of the internal wood being there, unlike like a canned ham kind of a thing. They built their first trailer in 1945, right after the war, using the same that same aircraft process I was talking about, and they kept making them until they ran out of money, I guess. But they started making them because they sensed a housing shortage right after the war. All the soldiers were returning home, getting GI Bill money, and having babies, and didn't have any place to stay. And building tract homes became a thing during that time in suburbs. But this was quicker, and so they decided to cash in on this. But they were used for decades as offices, homes, vacation rentals, all kinds of things like that. But ours was a guest house originally. I bought it from its first owner, and as you can see, it's in pretty good condition. All the aluminum is still oxidized. I never got around to polishing it because it's a lot of work. I did two-tone this. This is not original. They were all sold originally with just bare polished aluminum on the whole things. I wanted a colored one. You don't see very many Spartans with color on them, so you kind of get mixed reviews. Some people hate it, some people love it, but I love it. But anyway, this is what made me do the two-tone, was this cutout back here. I just thought it was so cool. It reminded me of Cadillac fins, and needed to be pink. So they closed the plant in 1961. I don't know if I already said that. They started making, after this model, they started making, really focusing on park models and mobile homes. They went to wider and longer with like the carousel and things like that. And those were oversized. So this is like the last biggest undersized trailer Spartan made. It's 45 feet, 8 feet wide. Double axle. Originally from the factory, this would have cost like $6,700. Obviously, that was a lot back then, but still for a house, that'd be cheap. 8,400 pounds. So it's a big trailer. Let's go ahead and walk inside. I'll show you some of that stuff, and then I'll tell you the story of how we actually got this one here. And this is kind of cool. Glenn's Trailer Incorporated, Spartan factory dealer in LA and North Sacramento. I bought this outside of Sacramento, so I'm assuming 1020 East El Camino, North Sacramento is where this was sold originally back in '57. Are you coming in, baby? Okay, go on up. You guys remember Ellie? She's in a lot of our videos because we can't keep her out of the spotlight. Wave, Ellie. Hopefully you guys can see all right in here. I unplugged the power line already. We're actually getting ready to sell this currently. So as you can see, a lot of this is original, but a lot of it isn't. It would have originally had a sofa set up that turned into a bed. This is not the original. This area over here would not have been pink originally, and these little Sputnik lamps would not have been. I have one in the other room, one in here original. I just really liked them, so I put them in. There's a closet in here, and this closet door actually works to become a room divider when it pulls out all the way. Doesn't go all the way to the end. This stays a doorway, but it makes it a little privacy to be able to do a second bedroom here. These are not original. The tables and the matching one in the kitchen, they are from another trailer that I found. It was a giant table that didn't fit anywhere, and so I cut it up and made it into 3 matching tables in here, which I really like. This is the original carpet in here, which is super shagadelic and in really good condition, considering. This is not the original floor. I thought it worked well with all the colors in here. I had to replace this one when we redid it. Same thing, the cabinets in here were not originally white and pink, they were wood. But I did all of the walls. I redid all the birch in the walls, but certain sections I wanted to have accent color, so I did that. These are the original UFO lamps that would have been in here, or have been in here since forever, I guess. Original sink, original glass, original backsplash. This would have been in silver or bronze. Original fridge, which you guys have seen these before, I'm sure, in some of our other videos. So through this hallway, this is where you get to your bedroom and the bathroom and all of that stuff. There originally is a divider right here. I took that down. It takes up a couple inches when it's closed, and I just wanted to open it up a little since it was only going to be, you're not going to have multiple families in here, for privacy isn't really needed. These are all cabinets, just lots and lots of cabinet space through here with these awesome push-button UFO buttons, latches. This is up here for a curtain that was being used temporarily. Giant heater in here. This one doesn't work. This is the only thing in here that I never bothered hooking up. Didn't really need it. Little electric space heater in here works just fine. So the bathroom is a full bathroom. Come here, baby. Come through. The bathroom is a full bathroom, but it is small. As you can see, it's got all the original pink. The pink shower, the pink tub, the pink toilet, the pink sink, and the original lamps and all that stuff. The toilet is a 3/4 size toilet, and it's a tight squeeze, but it is a full bathroom, like I said. It does have a sliding door. It reminds me of being on the Queen Mary in a boat. Everything's kind of small, compact, doesn't take up much space, but yeah, I don't see how you would ever take an actual bath in there, but each their own, I guess. And then this is the bedroom, the main bedroom. As you can see, it's also pretty small. We put the biggest mattress we could fit in here to sleep 2 people. It has lots and lots of storage, closet space. Go out. And this is the dresser closet, which is all built in, and those get covered when you open the other, which super cool setup. I love how trailers are set up so that space is maximized, which, speaking of which, hold on, there we go. You're not getting in bed right now. Here, up here, you can get in the desk. So, if you want to work, but you don't have a desk, this is what this is for. You sit on the bed, and you have your little writing desk here. You gonna draw some stuff right here, baby? Anyway, and that pops down, and it also doubles as your nightstand on this side. That one has a nightstand that I put in here. Again, another non-stock Spartan light. These are original. Those are original. And this side, I put on this wall, this accent wall, I put starburst stars, so that you could have a little bit of pop of something. But these are 2-door models, so they're in and out. You can go back and forth. It's got a swamp cooler on top. Obviously, does not anymore. I put a fake What are you doing? So, there's a goat. This is John, one of our goats. And he made an appearance in the camper video, I think, too, the caveman camper video. Because anytime we're out in the field doing anything, he finds a new hole in the fence and wants to come join us and get in whatever we're messing with. But I don't know how he got out this time. It's only him. I'll deal with that later. Get out of here, go.
Mommy, this pet has a hole in it.
As you can see, we set this up, for our Airbnb, and so we have a deck built, chairs and a table, and our creek is right out there. And obviously, I have a path set up. It goes all the way back out to the driveway. Come here, John. Hey, come here. Come here. Now he doesn't want to. Stubborn as a goat. We got our path setting up all the whole way back. I actually broke my ankle putting all these papers in. I jumped out of a truck holding them, which was really dumb. But so quick rundown of the story of how I got this thing. So a friend of mine turned me on to a guy that was selling it down in Sacramento. I got a hold of him, went down there. I decided to take our 1970 K20, which there's another video on, to pick this thing up. Way overrated for that. Which I knew, but I like an adventure, so did that, and then had a blowout on the trailer, and then had alternator charging issues on the truck, which then led into a starter getting fried that I had to change on my back in the snow in a truck stop in Weed. And anyway, a one-day turnaround turned into 3 days, I think, and finally got back on the road, go over Siskiyou Summit, the highest point on the 5, and blew the clutch out on the truck and had to get it towed the last 100 miles. But it was a giant ordeal. Oh, and then I took out a section of the fence to get it here into the field because it wouldn't make the turn. And second it hits the field, it sunk. So I got stuck. Then I had to call my friend with a Caterpillar the next day, have him haul it from one side of the field to here because I couldn't move it. It was so stuck in the ground. So anyway, I swore it would be here forever at that point, but it's on the market. It's getting sold. So I will be doing it in the nice dried up season instead of in the middle of muddy winter. So hopefully it won't be such an ordeal getting it out, but we'll see. So 1957 Spartan Imperial Mansion. Pretty cool trailer. And you can see other pictures of it at Relic River Ranch. If you look that up anywhere on our social medias, that's our property ranch page. And we will be adding another trailer to the fleet as a rental once this one's gone. So I'll be doing another episode of V55 Garage then. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a good night.